It's in, it's way in, and Loh Kean Yew of Singapore becomes the world champion. He can hardly believe it. Rushes off to embrace his coach, Kelvin Ho.
We're very happy to have with us Singapore's very first world badminton champion, Loh Kean Yew. Thanks for joining us, Kean Yew. First things first, have you replied your mother? Because she told us it's been a while since you replied
her. Yeah, I replied her already. I called her already.
Okay, and congratulations, world champion. Can you show us your medal? Look at that. What does this mean to you? Can you take us through what does this achievement mean to you?
I think this medal here, there's a lot of meaning to it. Like all my sacrifices all along I've been having, like all this journey, the career, or I mean, it's not easy. It's a very long journey. So I'm glad that this finally happened. And yeah, I'm glad that I actually won this medal. And of course, it's also a very good thing for Singapore because yeah, it means that Singapore, as a small nation, we could win such a big event, a world championship medal. So yeah, I'm happy to be the one that do that, to create the history.
Right. Can you take us through what were some of the crucial points during those historic 43 minutes, be it inside or outside the court? Like in the first game, for example, you were 9-3 down, and then you came back, and then in the second game, 18-16 down, and then you needed 3 match points. What were some of the crucial points throughout the final, that make things go your way, and what were you talking to yourself in your mind during those moments?
I think there was not a moment that I think that is within reach, because all along is quite a intense match. It could go anyone's side. It could be anyone's game. So yeah, I was just focusing all the way and just sticking to the strategy, and yeah, like staying patient while balancing the patient and aggressive. So yeah, I just keep staying focused, and I just keep telling myself to stay focused, don't make simple errors. Yeah, and be consistent as possible.
And how's your ankle? We know that you rolled your ankle in the quarterfinals. After the semifinals, you were telling me you could not walk. You had to be on a wheelchair. How do you manage to, just conquer all these and become the world champion that you are now?
I mean, I'm very thankful because I have a great team behind me. Yeah, my coach, he has been helping me arrange all the admin stuff, all the strategy stuff and all. And of course, the physio, there's a physio with me as well. So yeah, she find like whatever solution that she can get, and we work it out, like the treatments and all. Yeah, especially the match after the semifinals where I couldn't walk. She went to get a wheelchair for me, and yeah, and then after that we worked on my foot from around 10:30 until 1+ a.m. Yeah, just so that I can walk the next day. Yeah, so I have a very good support team behind me.
Sitting on the wheelchair, were you worried that your tournament may be over?
Definitely. I mean, the moment I sprained my ankle, I was worried that I can't even play. Yeah, so I'm glad that I could play with Anderson in the semifinals, but I got even more worried when I can't walk at all, because I was very worried that I totally cannot walk the next day when I wake up. Yeah, but I'm glad that I could walk in the end. So yeah.
So now that you've conquered the world, you're world champion now, what's next for Loh Kean Yew?
I think I did win this tournament, the World Championships, but I think there's still a long way to go. I think the road ahead is still very far. I still have a lot to work on, and I'll continue to work on my consistency, my fitness, my mental, and polishing up my skills. There's a lot more to work on, of course. So yeah, what's next is gonna be what has always been, is to improve myself and yeah, always seek improvement and try to be better than yesterday.
Right, you've had a few hours to process this win, and how do you feel now that you have achieved something so many other countries and not even your idol Lee Chong Wei has achieved?
I think that he has achieved much more like legendary, like much better results than I did. So I can't really compare this. From this one for me is just I just win another tournament. So yeah, and whereas he win a lot more tournaments. Yeah, so it's a different comparison, I would say. And I always look up to him, and I think there's still a lot that I need to learn from him.
And how do you think now your life will change after this win? And are you ready for it?
Definitely, many people gonna watch my game and gonna analyze like my videos and all, gonna come at me and try to beat me. So I told you a lot of time that I like to be an underdog, right? But coming up, I won't be an underdog anymore. So yeah, I of course I need to prepare for it mentally, and I can only see what I can do and manage it during competition. Yeah, so hopefully it turned out well.
Right. So what do you think you did right this past week, and for the matter, the past few months? And what do you think you still need to improve on as we move towards Paris 2024?
I mean, fitness, mental, and of course, consistency. That's what I've been trying to work on. And that's what I'm going to continue to work on, because to stay at the top is not easy. So it's gonna take a lot of consistency, and yeah, I need to continue to work on that in order to be even better than I am right now.
And what went right this week or in the past few months? What went right, that you went on such a sensational run?
I mean, I trained with Victor for a month, and I saw how he trained, how focused he was, how consistent he was. And after that, I just tried to bring it in my own game. And as I played some competition that I was up and down, yeah, I screw up a few times, but I try my best to learn from it. So yeah, I just keep trying to really be better than the match yesterday, and yeah, just keep going and just never give up.
Right. You're coming back to Singapore soon. What is the first thing you will do when you reach Singapore, or you want to do?
I just want to lie on my own bed after showering, of course. Yeah, I miss my bed.
Okay. What do you have to say to your many supporters, who have stayed up to follow your progress in Europe and in Indonesia as well during these few months?
I mean, not only them, I think I have a lot of people to thank, like throughout my career since young until now, and also like many of my fans that followed me ever since I started playing in the international stage. Yeah, some of them I can remember as long as they can, like as long as they followed me. Yeah, so I'm very thankful for them, especially, and of course, to many more fans that followed me after Olympics. I'm just glad that many more people are getting to know badminton, and of course us Team Singapore players, and I'm very thankful for them to always support me. Yeah, and even stay up late until like 4-5 a.m. That's really impressive. Yeah, so I'm really very thankful for them. Like all the behind the scenes supporting team like SBA, Li Ning, SSI, Singapore Sports Institute. Yeah, all the different teams. Yeah, I'm very thankful for all of their support.
Right. And you're very impressive yourself too. What do you have to say to young aspiring athletes from Singapore?
I mean, sports is never an easy thing. There's only one winner. So first, I think we need to dare to dream. Once we dream big, we always look at the dream and go for it. It's a long road ahead, but just keep trying your best. There's going to be a lot of up and down. It'll help you as a human being and also as an athlete. So yeah, just keep trying.